What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, with of course Joe Boo, and of course with Tracy. She's popping her head right there. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great Taco Tuesday. Man, I for once am agreeing with Jerry Wayne Jones. Jerry Jones was on 105 The Fan, and he said it was marvelous watching the Eagles. I almost dozed off, but then in the end, that Drew Lock, he threw that touchdown pass right into the heart of those damn Eagles, and they gave us back the number 2 seed, if only for a week. We'll see. It's kind of crazy. This is actually crazy how this season is kind of playing out. Because right now, it is getting crazy. Shout out to the mailman who, I want you to know, it turned cold. It was nice this past weekend and warm and all that. It's about 40 degrees and it's chilly up in Pennsylvania right now. In fact, it's kind of freezing their ass off. The wind is blowing like crazy, and man, the shit is flying. You have Jalen Hurts now, no longer the favorite son. They are literally calling for Marcus Mariota to start. It's getting crazy in Philly. It is literally getting crazy. Jalen Hurts, they're looking at this and saying instead of Jalen Hurts taking the easy passes and stuff, that he's launching it down the field. You got people that are saying that Nick Sirianni is kind of butthurt because he wants to win a certain kind of way, and instead of taking what the defense gives him, that he's trying to, get the sexy plays and things like that. There's word that Nick Sirianni, according to Philly 500, is the one who's actually calling the plays. The people that are talking about, they ended up having Matt Patricia be the defensive coordinator now, and of course they kind of get the same result. Although you can say they only gave up 20 points, but they gave it up to Drew Lock. And they literally changed the whole narrative for the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks now have hope at 7-7 to make the playoffs. They're going to have to win out and hope that the Rams stumble, because the Rams have beat them twice. And you're looking at this where the Seattle Seahawks are thinking, we got Jamal Adams, where we wasted a couple number 2s. He's not even getting on the field. You end up having Pete Carroll, who looks like, maybe Pete Carroll's kind of gotten old and lost it. You look and you say, we don't have a quarterback. And we're going to, we're 6-8 team. All of a sudden, you got a team that's looking and saying, we got a young roster. We played against the defending NFC champion Eagles, and we found a way when they were desperate and in need of a win to save our season. Eagles, they're going downhill. They're going down for real. They're going down for real. You got Jalen Hurts basically saying, I don't know about everybody's commitment. You've got Nick Sirianni, who looks like he doesn't know what he's doing, and that maybe it was his coordinators that ended up making him look really good. And oh, by the way, Jalen Hurts just got that new contract. Just put that out there. And you have literally people calling him Jalen Wentz. Pause. Pause. Jalen Wentz and calling for Marcus Mariota. This is not the season that they thought it was going to be in Philly. Now, I will say this, that they do have a cakewalk left. They've got the Cardinals, and they've got Tommy DeVito and the Lions. Tommy DeVito and the Giants left. And they can still win out, although here's where it's kind of crazy. This is going to be, I don't know that there's been this many tie-breaking scenarios that are going to have to be used if the Cowboys and the Eagles end up with the same record at this point. We were looking at this, and I don't know. I honestly do not know, because here's the thing. Before, we were saying if the Cowboys won out, even though we were number 2, and the Eagles won out, that the Eagles would retake it because we had the loss to the Cardinals, and that the conference record was worse. Well, now guess what? The conference record is the same, because the Eagles now losing to Seattle is like us losing to the Cardinals. We both lost to San Francisco. We both lost to each other. And we both have a loss in the AFC. So that tiebreaker now is equal as far as I know. I don't know if it's going to eventually go down to strength of schedule or, flip a coin, whichever way the wind blows. I don't know. But ultimately, what we need the New York stinking Giants, where I have become a fan since the passing of my buddy Rashid, to honor him. They play the Eagles twice. And the way the Eagles are playing right now, I'm not sure that they can beat the Giants twice. I really don't know. We can hope. But for us, we know when we're at home, we are a totally different team than on the road. And for us to have an opportunity to be the number 2 seed after having been just literally mollywopped, ass kicked. You got some adjectives for me, honey, of what happened to us against Buffalo?
Siri says pummeled.
Pummeled is too kind.
What's the other word?
Bitch slapped. Did Siri say that?
She did not.
Okay. For us to go through that and literally...
Subjugated is what she said.
How about suck ass, okay? I mean, you can think of it. Okay, we were bad. For us to go through that and know that the Eagles are going to be playing Drew Lock, it's like, that's a lock. Pause. We have hope. But none of that means crap if we don't take care of business against the Miami Dolphins. Now, we know Tyreek Hill, after all the trash talking back and forth with Micah Parsons, he's going to be playing. He's going to be playing. We don't know if he's 100% or not. But even if that guy at 90%, he's better than 90% of the people in the NFL. The big worry right now is, how is Zach Martin? We need that guy. And we're going to be watching. They said after the game that he was feeling good and so on. You can best believe he's getting all kinds of treatment and everything else and so on. So let's hope that Zach Martin is okay. And let's hope that the Dallas Cowboys, after that, what does series call it? Beatdown?
She uses verbs, so.
Shit on?
Subjugation.
Subjugated? Okay. All of those things and more, that they take that inside. Now, the thing that makes me at least feel and have hope is the Cowboys have responded after getting beat badly. They've gone through and had some win streaks. And this would be a perfect time to start going on another win streak, okay? You get Miami, you get Detroit, and then you end up getting the Commanders and getting some momentum, and maybe the second seed where you're going to have 2 games at home.
So that game might actually matter now?
Oh, definitely. And that's why we're doing it. And we will be, FYI, we will be tailgating at FedEx Field. Well, I know Thomas Garrett's going. I know Pamela Savage is going. Another person ended up, him and his family are going. Shout out on the donation for helping us. In the community tab, there is a link in there, there is a post in there with all the information. If you want tickets, my buddy Jed Pilgrim from the Commanders, you can buy the tickets directly from them. It's 199 section 315. 315 will be in the red zone lot. All the information is there. Basically text him how many tickets you want and all that. He'll send you an invoice and get your tickets and stuff squared away so we can be in the same section. We will be in the red zone lot. We're not charging for the tailgate, but if you want to do a donation to help cover the cost of food for chicken wings, we need lots of chicken wings and pulled pork and stuff, and because we're going to have the big subs and things, the link is in there as well. So hopefully I see you guys at FedEx Field. I'm Mark Holmes, and hey, it's a beautiful day when the Eagles lose. Isn't that right, Joe Boo? Hey, Philly, how you feeling this morning?